Crash Bandicoot. Most of us have played as him. Many of us grew up with him. All of us love him. With his orange fur, trainers and blue shorts, he is one of the most iconic characters in all of gaming. Originally gracing our screens in the late 90s, he was introduced to a whole new audience in 2017 with the release of the N.Sane Trilogy, where not only did it come with a makeover, it also came with platinum trophies. With a total of 70 trophies across the 3 games, plus 3 platinums, we must collect all the crystals and gems from the different levels, defeat all the bosses that come up against us, complete all the dreaded time trials, and put a stop to Dr. Neo Cortex once and for all. The first game starts with Dr. Neo Cortex, a mad scientist trying to create an army of soldiers out of the local wildlife for the purpose of world domination. He has selected Crash Bandicoot to be the general of his army. However, after the brainwashing machine rejects Crash, he is chased out of Cortex's castle. After waking up on a beach, Crash now must put a stop to Dr. Neo Cortex and save his girlfriend Tawna in the process. 1 year after the events of the first game, Dr. Neo Cortex is convinced that crystals hold the power to help him once again try to take over the world. However, after Dr. N.Jin, Cortex's second in command, informs him that he needs another 25 crystals, Cortex devises a plot to manipulate his sworn enemy, Crash Bandicoot, into retrieving them for him. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped sees Cortex return with a new powerful entity known as Uka Uka, the evil twin brother of Aku Aku. They plan on using the time-twisting machine created by Dr. N.Tropy to collect crystals and gems from their original places in time. It's up to Crash Bandicoot, along with his friends, to gather up the crystals and gems and put a stop to Cortex once more. All 3 trophy lists follow a similar template. Trophies for defeating bosses, collecting gems, and earning a gold time relic in all the levels. And even the miscellaneous trophies are very similar in having 2 death related trophies, holding 99 lives at one time, and a Coco specific trophy. To achieve the platinum trophies, I broke each game down into 5 steps. To finish the game, you must go through all the levels and defeat all the boss fights. In the second and third games, there is the addition of crystals, which need to be picked up from each of the levels to progress. Just finishing the game naturally will give you at least 7 trophies in each of the games. In Crash Bandicoot, you get 1 trophy for entering a bonus round. You must collect 3 Tawna tokens in the level before it unlocks, and the other 6 trophies come from defeating the bosses. In Crash Bandicoot 2, you get 1 trophy for discovering a question mark bonus path, 1 trophy for discovering a death route, you must reach it without dying in the level, and the other 5 trophies come from defeating the bosses. In Crash Bandicoot 3, it's the same as Crash 2, 1 trophy for discovering a question mark bonus path, 1 trophy for discovering a death route, and the other 5 trophies coming from defeating the bosses. As well as the normal levels, Each game features secret levels. In Crash Bandicoot, to unlock the secret levels, you must first obtain a key. There are 2 keys in the game, one in the level Sunset Vista, and the other in the level Jaws of Darkness. To get the keys, you must collect the 3 Cortex tokens in the level, and complete the bonus round that unlocks from doing so. Not only do getting the keys unlock the secret levels, but they also reward you with 2 more trophies for collecting them. In Crash Bandicoot 2, there are 5 secret levels. To unlock them, you must find their entrances hidden within other levels. The levels they can be found in are Air Crash, Bear Down, Unbearable, Hanging Out, and Digging It. Finding each of these will reward you with 5 more trophies. And in Crash Bandicoot 3, there are 5 bonus levels and 2 secret levels. While the bonus levels can be unlocked by doing the time trials, more on those later, the secret levels are once again unlocked by finding their entrances within other levels. The first entrance can be found in the level Dynamite by taking the yellow gem path and getting taken away by the second pterodactyl, while the second entrance is found in Road Crash by following the bird and driving into the sign. Finding both entrances will reward you with 2 more trophies, with you achieving a 3rd trophy for collecting the gems in both levels. To unlock most of the gems, you must collect all the boxes in the levels. In the later games, some gems can be unlocked by taking coloured gem paths. While it's usually possible to get all the boxes in your initial playthrough, sometimes you need a certain coloured gem to get them all. Which is why, when doing this step, it's best to start with getting the coloured gems first. In Crash Bandicoot, getting the coloured gem is no easy task. Not only do you have to go through the levels they are in and get all the boxes, you also can't die. Although, you are allowed to die in the level Slippery Climb, which I did a lot, and if you get all the boxes, you are still rewarded with the red gem. But for the other 5 coloured gems, you must not die. If you die, but still get all the boxes, it won't count. After getting all the coloured gems, it's a case of going back into all the levels and picking up the gems that you may have missed. Getting all the gems will reward you with 3 more trophies. 1 for discovering a gem path after earning a coloured gem, 1 for earning 13 gems, and 1 for earning 26 gems. In Crash Bandicoot 2, getting the coloured gems isn't as difficult. You're allowed to die this time, but they all have a unique way of getting them. To get the blue gem, you mustn't hit any boxes in the level Turtle Woods. That includes the checkpoints. The red gem is gotten at the end of one of the secret levels. The green gem is hidden behind a fake wall. The yellow gem is gotten after finishing plant food within the time limit. And the purple gem is hidden in a secret area after going on those weirdly placed nitros in Behaving. After getting all the coloured gems, it was once again a case of going through the levels and collecting previously missed gems. And once again, it rewards you with 3 more trophies. 1 for discovering a gem path after earning a coloured gem, 1 for earning 21 gems, and 1 for earning 42 gems. In Crash Bandicoot 3, it's even easier to get the coloured gems, with 3 being found at the end of death routes, the yellow gem being found in one of the bonus levels, and the red gem being gotten after some backtracking in the level Deep Trouble. Once again, after getting the coloured gems, it's a case of going back and getting the gems that were missed. And once again, you're rewarded with another 3 trophies. One for discovering a gem path after earning a coloured gem, one for earning 21 gems, and one for earning 42 gems. Which isn't even all the gems in the game, and that really confused me. Easily the hardest part of going for the platinum trophies in all of these games are the time trials. Once you have completed a level for the first time, when you return to that level, there will be a stopwatch. When you run through the stopwatch, the timer will start, and you must finish the level in the quickest possible time. If you die, it takes you back to the beginning. And while there are certain time boxes you can hit to stop the timer for a certain number of seconds, whatever number was on the box, these are no joke. There are 3 relics associated with the time trials. Sapphire, which is the easiest time, Gold, which is a medium time, and Platinum, which is the quickest time, i.e. the hardest. To get the Platinum trophy, it only expects Gold relic times in all of the levels. So while it could have been even harder with those Platinum relics, getting Gold times were a challenge themselves. In Crash Bandicoot, these are extremely tough, especially on levels such as the High Road and Slippery Climb, which made me want to give up entirely. In the second and third games, to help with these, you have speed shoes, which unlock after finishing each game. But even those didn't always help. Practice is key for a lot of the levels, and sometimes just trying to make it to the end and setting a benchmark time was a good way to figure out where to perhaps gain some time. Once you've gone through all of that pain, you are rewarded with 3 trophies in each game for completing them. The best part, in my opinion, to any trophy hunt is always the miscellaneous trophies. Usually they are a bit of fun, and with all 3 games it was no different. In Crash Bandicoot, the miscellaneous trophies included 2 death related trophies, holding 99 lives at one time, missing a lot of boxes and getting squished in the process, spinning an enemy into another enemy, and spinning away an extra life. With those out of the way, only 1 trophy stood in our way of getting that platinum, and that involved Crash's sister Coco. So we invited her to join our adventure, loaded up a level, and defeated 5 enemies with her spin. And after receiving a trophy for doing that, we popped our first Crash Platinum. Crash Bandicoot 2's miscellaneous trophies also included 2 death related trophies, holding 99 lives at one time, and defeating 5 enemies with Coco's leg drop, as well as a trophy for jumping on the polar bear in the second zone. Sorry buddy. And for our final trophy, we had to not pick up the crystal 3 times in a row. So we started a new game, because I already had all the crystals, jumped into level 1, and didn't pick up the crystal 3 times. And as Cortex tried explaining what the crystals look like, we popped our second Crash Platinum. And as for Crash Bandicoot 3, the miscellaneous trophies once again included 2 death related trophies, holding 99 lives at one time, and defeating 5 enemies with Coco's hurricane spin. There are also 3 bazooka related trophies, which are shooting 5 chickens, shooting the Crash imposter, and for shooting the face of the Sphinx. For the final trophy, we had to avoid whatever it is the monkey was throwing at us. And after messing up initially, we finally had our own moment of zen with the popping of our 3rd and final Crash Platinum. Whether you're a young child just beginning your journey into gaming, or whether you're an adult who has been gaming all their life, Crash Bandicoot is for everyone. Does it have its flaws? Of course it does. The first game is insanely difficult, and the introduction of the special abilities in the 3rd game, while a cool addition, they didn't really capitalize on those abilities. They didn't make it where you needed to use them enough. But that may just be nitpicking on my part. And while I do wish the trophy lists weren't so similar for each game, it didn't take away from the experience and the journey to getting those 3 platinum trophies. Crash Bandicoot has that brilliant ability of bringing you pure joy one moment to absolute rage the next. And I wouldn't change that for anything. I have to beat him again? Can't help but laugh at that.